Hi guys, this is Obi. His cage is a little messy with little dried green particles and some black juice and whatnot, so please forgive me on that. He's doing fantastic. He is turning 9 months old this May, so May 8th he'll be 9 months old. So we're a couple weeks out. But I wanted to do an update on him. He's obviously getting very long, as you can see. He's getting to be a long boy. He's as clever as ever. He craves a lot of attention. He's a sweetheart. I haven't yet given his food for the day, but I did want to do an update video. This is funny. When I first painted my nails, he was going after my nails thinking it was fruit or greens because of the colors, and I think he's gotten used to it now, so he's all good with it. But his colors are beautiful. I think he's almost 19 inches maybe, or sorry, 18 and a half inches long, so he's still a very small boy, which is just how it is with these little guys. Look at this big thigh. Look at this big thigh. You're so strong. He's still going potty in his litter box. He's very smart, and he, when he wants out, he will actually scratch on the glass and let me know. He's so clever. Not necessarily to go potty, but just to come out and hang out with me and to cuddle or to come out and play. So yesterday I opened the window and put the heating pad below him, and he just watched the cars go by during the day, and he really enjoyed that. But yes, his intelligence astounds me every day. Check out this dewlap. But he seems content, happy, and healthy. He's eating good. He goes up and down with his appetite. Some days he eats a lot. Other days he just doesn't eat very little or very much. And that seems to be normal for him at this time. And when he goes through growth spurts, obviously he'll eat a lot more. He only gets fruit when it's treats, treats for just showing my love to him, which will only happen once a day, or a treat when he goes potty in his litter box. He kind of looks like a statue right now because he's just holding really still. Why is he being so still, huh? So, I am going to order a big cage for him. We're moving into a new house soon, him and and I'm going to get I believe it's an 8-foot cage, in length. So, I'm hoping that, that will be a really great cage for him. Of course, I'll let him roam the house and have mercury vapor bulbs around for him to bask at. But for when I'm gone at work or, gone on vacation and someone has to watch him, I do want him to have a big indoor enclosure. But yeah, it would take him some time to grow into that. But I think to make the enclosure, it takes them about 4 to 5 months anyway. So I can't believe he's turning 9 months old. Our relationship gets better and better every day. I am very interested to see how he does meeting my new significant other. I just recently got in a relationship with somebody, and I'm really fascinated to see how Obi will react when he meets him, because he lives in a different city about an hour away. It will just be very interesting to see whenever him and Obi have met each other. Obi at this point has had the opportunity to stay with my mom for a few days whenever I was in Austin for work. He did really good. Obviously, you like that, yes. Obviously, he was really stressed. Or not necessarily stressed, I think he was actually just more sad. And when I got back, he did really well though, and when I got back, he was good. He looked a little mad at me. I did go to the beach for a day. I think it was about probably 30 hours or so. And he missed me so much. The next day I came home, he was so clingy. So, you know, his intelligence is so incredible. He loves attention. He loves being, you know, involved with me every day. He craves it when I'm not around. You know, it's hard on him. He gets sad, and he does get clingy when I come back. He's starting to get more spikes on his tail, as you can see down here. It's really beautiful. But yeah, and he did great for my mom, you know. He even went potty for her when she put him in the potty. Not when I left. When I left, I think he was scared and just being in a different environment and everything. But whenever I was there, he would go potty for her. And he let her pet her and everything. So I think our connection with each other just shows that now he really trusts humans, at least in general. For him to trust my mom like that enough to let her pet him and everything is really good news. You know, it shows that the work that we've done together, oh, you don't like that? I'm sorry. The work that we've done together has paid off, because my mom was the first person to really ever pet him or touch him and stuff like that. And he did really good. And so my brother Luke was the first person he had ever seen, but as for actually interacting with him and touching him, it was my mother. So he did great. And, you know, I don't think he saw someone other than me until 5 months old. And he just kind of had my mom work with him this April. So around 8 months old, he got to have someone pet him and interact with him. And I think the reason why it's just taken so long to get to that point for me to feel comfortable for him to interact and see other people is, one, it hasn't been necessary or needed. And two, he's just so small, you know. He's now, if you put him next to my hand, you can see his size. But now he's getting some size on him. He's still very tiny, but, you know, when he was so small, it's terrifying for him. You know, he was such a little boy, and us big giants, you know. And I wanted to really establish an incredible relationship with him so that when he's around other people, if I'm there, he knows it's okay. If I'm there with other people and other people are touching him, he's okay. He knows that mom's there, you know, that kind of thing. And it has seemed to really work, you know. The bonding relationship and the time that I've worked with Obi has been a learning experience. I obviously don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of playing it by ear and seeing how he feels, you know, and trying to read his body language. He still doesn't like it when I touch his dewlap, which is funny, but I do it anyway because he's just so cute. And he's like, Mom. But yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to do an update video. This one's quite a long one because I wanted to really go into, you know, all the experiences that we've had and how he's developed. His feet are getting bigger. Can I show your foot? He's still a tiny boy, as you can see. I don't have big fingers. And it's not really focusing. Sorry. But yeah, he's still a tiny boy. As you can see, this is my finger. So, I mean, if his hands are bigger, imagine how tiny he really was before, you know. So, he's going to get to a big boy one day, though, and it's just going to take time. I don't think he'll get to a good size until probably about 5 years old, but it is going to be neat to see how he grows and develops. And I think the slow growth process has been great. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just checking out your feetsies. He does let me clip his toenails, which is fantastic. That took a while of trust and just love. And it is scary to see this big clipper come in. You know, I have to be really careful. But we did it. it shows all things are possible with animals, exotic or cats and dogs or anything. You just have to have patience and time and unconditional love, you know, letting him know like, hey, I love you no matter what. And every animal has a different personality, but Obi really has been a sweetie from the start, so I've been a bit lucky in that regard as well. But yeah, he's a good boy. Until next time, I'm hoping to do another video next month, and I just wanted to show his growth and development and kind of talk about him and give updates. Thanks for watching, everyone.